had a closed mind, I wouldn't have reached the lifestyle I have today. I'm very blessed that I have two young boys, 11 and a half and 13. They're in the best private schools in Markham. They have private tennis lessons. We live in a beautiful $3 million home. We just bought our next $5 million home that we're moving into about a year and a half from now. And more, thank you. But more importantly is I get to travel the world and actually bring my family with me. And this year alone, it's been great to go to Thailand, of course London and Paris. I know you were traveling as well too. I'm heading to Trinidad and Tobago soon for the business expansion. Off to Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and Taiwan. And all this time I could bring my family with me. So whatever you're doing in your life, if it's that JOB that stands for just over broke, right? Whatever that you're doing, just for tonight, have that open mind. Because if I didn't get started in this company, I wouldn't have my life today. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we have our clicker over here, and again, just so proud again if to be with you side by side. So tonight, we're covering the Opulence Business Opportunity Overview. So, really, if you think carefully, the way that we live today has completely changed, right? Especially during the COVID crisis. For example, people are now working and learning from home. Most people that had a job don't want to go back to the work. They want to continue working from home, right? Think about how much things you do from home nowadays. Who orders food online? Grocery deliveries, right? Uber Eats, right? Food Panda, Skip the Dishes. There's some other Chinese ones I've ordered from before too. Again, shopping online is so convenient, right? Amazon and eBay. Of course, we even watch movies. We watch TV series now from home. Netflix and Prime Video and Disney Plus, and it goes on. And more importantly, we can communicate people, again, just from the comfort of your own couch. So really, what we're trying to say here is that the stay-at-home economy era has arrived.
Absolutely. So now, here's a question for you, and you can just raise your hand here. How many of you were affected by the pandemic? Okay, to be specific, how many of you lost job or know someone who lost job during the pandemic? Wow, quite a few of you, okay? Can we get the clicker, please? Thank you. All right, inflation. How many of you were affected by inflation?
Everyone.
That's it? That's it? Let me ask again. How many of you were affected by inflation?
Everyone!
Everyone, exactly. Natural disasters, right? Health outbreaks, lockdowns. Do you know that there's another lockdown coming up? Yes, they're talking about, I was shocked. I just came back, like Renee actually, I did a North American tour. I went to Edmonton, Seattle, Washington, and Minnesota. And everybody told me, yes, they have a lockdown coming up as well. That's crazy. And of course, jobs replaced by machines, right? Nowadays, I remember when I came back, I was in Turkey for 14 months. When I came back, I went to Walmart. The first place I went to, I was shocked. There was one cashier at Walmart. So I went to that cashier and I said, where's everybody? They said they were sent home. Right, so that's the reality.
I think one thing that's going to be mentioned here that I think is coming shortly is the R word. What's that? Robots, yeah, not Renee, but also yeah. But again, with inflation, how about the recession, right? And again, there's a lot of talk about recession coming, and my question for all of you is are you prepared? Do you have a backup plan, right? And so, of course, inflation. What is inflation? Simply, it's the cost of living going higher. I remember before, going to those Chinese restaurants for like morning breakfast, you can get a nice bowl of noodle soup for like $7, right? Nowadays, for my beef noodle soup or my pig ear and duck leg soups, right? It's like $18. So everything has gone skyrocketing through the roof. So with rising inflation, and record-setting inflation that we have right now, the question for you is, how do you deal with it? One way, of course, is that you reduce your savings. So you dip into your savings, that's if you actually have savings to begin with, right? Or do you put yourself in debt, borrow more money, and increase your debt? Well, that's a really bad idea. Or do you downsize your lifestyle? Who wants to live a lower style lifestyle, right? Smaller house, smaller car, bicycle, I don't know, right? No one wants to downsize their lifestyle. So the best way to deal with inflation is to what? supplement your income. A plan B, an extra stream of income. Who here would love to have an extra $300 a month?
All of
How
us.
about 500? How about 1,000? There's some people in this business in the first few months, just by sharing these amazing products, they're earning a few $1,000s a month just by sharing the stories behind these products. And by the way, this table here, okay, it's not a freebie table. Don't rush the table and start taking stuff, all right? So of course we have something on display here. But by the way, this side, this half of the table is actually all of the prizes that all of our guests can receive. So if you're a guest here, you got your raffle ticket? If you're a guest, make sure you got your raffle ticket. I want to again thank our amazing leaders who contributed. It's actually from the leaders contributing those gifts to all of you tonight. All right.
Amazing. So the question then becomes, how can we help you? Well, we offer a global turnkey business where we do drop shipping, right? With high quality products. Soon you're going to hear some testimonials, people who've used our products, and of course an opportunity to earn lifelong residual income. What does that mean? Generational wealth, right? Something, how many of you in the room have kids or grandchildren? That is a good number, right? Imagine leaving that legacy behind for them, right? You can build for them today, but you can leave it behind. So that is what we offer. All of that, though, at a minimal startup cost. That's right.
So you know, what I believe, and I can see it now, 14 and a half years in this business, is Opulence offers freedom. I mean financial freedom. Because number one, it's a business you can run anywhere in the world. I recall when Ifra quit her job, she started traveling to Turkey, spent 2 years or something living in Turkey, enjoying the new country while building her, again, online home-based business, right? Anywhere in the world, of course, we are open. We don't shut down. We're an online 24/7 business, cannot be confiscated. Of course, the most important thing for me about building this business, because I think we all work hard, yes? You all work hard? The question I always asked myself when I had a job was, can my job income be passed down to my children? Can your job income be passed down to your children?
Yes.
Oh, but Renee, I have a pension. But can your pension be passed down to your children? No. So most people, I realized, they work 40, 50 years of their life so hard to build up a pension, but sadly the pension dies with them. But you work so hard all that time. So I realized you can work hard for yourself, build a business with residual income, but the most important thing is you can pass it down to your third wife. No, don't do that, okay? Don't do that, please, okay? You can pass it down to your children, right? So again, whatever I build here, whether it's a 5-figure monthly income, a 6-figure monthly income, whatever I build here, the best part is that my children get my business, right? Well, my wife first. And then, oh yes. And of course, if you're a Canadian, who's a Canadian here? If I know illegal immigrants here, okay, fantastic. Unlike my parents, no, I'm kidding. Anyways, but one of the big benefits of being a Canadian business is you have incredible tax advantages. So again, when I was working, and she was working full-time job, and I had a full-time job, we were paying crazy taxes. Who pays crazy taxes? Did you know the Liberal government is now thinking about raising your payroll taxes? Higher EI and higher CPP. Did you ever get your EI, by the way? I never did. So we're paying higher EI, higher payroll taxes, but it's not going back into our pockets, right? So again, if you don't have a home-based business, you're not maximizing all of your tax savings by deducting your cell phone, your internet, your meals, your car, insurance, home insurance, your laptop, computers, Costco memberships, gift cards, the list goes on and on and on. And of course, most importantly, I think you want to take a good look today because you want to start your plan B when you don't need one. Yes? Is that good or great? Absolutely. And of course, to provide that peace of mind and promoting independence for yourself.
All right, so let's talk about who is Oculus Global. We are a proudly Canadian, established in actually Ottawa, Canada. That's where I'm from. Who's from Ottawa here? Shout out to Ottawa.
Ottawa house.
Yes. We take very, very great pride in that. We actually do our weekly presentation, the same office where our CEO launched in 2005. Can you imagine walking to that every week? Of course, we have offices in the Philippines, we have Thailand, China, Malaysia, Mexico, Singapore, of course!
Whoa, Singapore's in the house!
Yes! I've always waited to do that, to have Emma in the same room as me. India, and I know we have soon coming up Indonesia, South Korea, just the list goes on and on. Of course, we are A+ rating. Anybody remember back in high school or even in school when kids get A+, right? We used to do the happy dance. There you go. Debt-free company. That is huge. 18 years old and we don't owe a penny to anyone. All right? Of course, in 2020, we were listed as the top 100 solid company. What does that mean? Companies where their foundation is solid, where there is no, you don't have to worry about a startup cost tonight, investing in a startup cost, worrying that maybe it's not going to stay here for, guess what? We've done the groundwork. We've done the groundwork, and you just hit with us tonight. Of course, international social marketing company. We have presence in 200 countries and territories, and that is, by the way, what attracted me. Because for me, as much as I love my second home, my adopted home, Canada, right away I thought about what can I do back home in Africa. So very proud of that.
Wonderful. I want to mention really quickly here that during COVID is when we actually opened up Malaysia, Thailand, Mexico, and of course India. So if a company is growing during when most companies are going down, you found the right company. So who is the gentleman, the mastermind behind this incredible company? He is no other than our founder, our CEO, the CEO with a heart of gold, Mr. Ramin Mazgarlu. A bit about him. Number one, don't mess with him. He's a Canadian wrestler champion, again, winning so many medals. More importantly, a self-made millionaire at the age of 25. Isn't that incredible? A self-made millionaire at age 25 has built 5 multi-million-dollar businesses. More importantly, he's helped create over 24 millionaires. We all know rich people, yes? We all know rich people, we talk highly of them sometimes. My question is, when is the last time that rich person helped you make your fortune? In this business, the wealthy people that you meet, they want to help you create your millions. Why? Because the more that they can help you succeed, the more that they succeed. I love that motto. Of course, if you featured in the American Business Journal, of course also in the Canadian Business Journal, on the front cover with Warren Buffett, top 2 composition plan experts in the world, also a Network Marketing Hall of Fame inductee, and most importantly, the author of this training system manual called the Forensic Networker, that both Ifra and I follow that system to a T. It'll teach you how to make a 5-figure monthly income in 10 to 12 months. Who want a 5-figure additional stream of income? Right? If you're willing to follow the system the CEO's put in place, you'll get there as well too.
Amazing. So what do we offer? Of course, products that everybody needs and wants. What do we mean by that? Number one, fashion. Okay, how many of you love to dress up? Right, many of us. So if you look around the room, by the way, okay, I know here, I'm actually walking one of my favorite timepieces here. I know Renee is. Okay, everything that you see that we're wearing head to toe, that is our fashion, okay? So, bling bling, this is what we do. What else do we have? Beauty. How many of you want to look younger and look good forever and ever? Right? Everybody, we have that. And not to mention the new products that we have coming out, which I'm very, very excited about.
Oh boy. Oh girl.
And of course, health, right? As the old saying goes, health is wealth. It doesn't matter how much money you have in your bank account. If you don't have your health, it doesn't mean anything. So we have all of that.
After, on top of that, what really sets Optimus Global apart is
our fashion heritage. Yeah. So as you can see here, we have 2 actually phenomenal brands. If I were to choose, I would call both of them fairy because they're just that luxury. So the first one is Posh, which is everyday wear, like the piece that I'm wearing here tonight, okay? And then the ring I have on here. And then the other one is the Fairy, which is more of the luxury, where we have over 300 celebrity clients around the world. And I want to say this, I always wanted to say it on a big stage. I know my sisters and brothers in Ottawa know this. The celebrities, they're from Hollywood, Bollywood, Nollywood, and soon what?
You need to have like an Asian or something. I don't know what's going on there. Domination here. Absolutely, right? And of course, if you haven't visited our world headquarters showroom on Highway 7 and Leslie, 50 West Piers, go visit it. You'll see the most beautiful showroom, fully decked with all these products that you'll see, of course, here tonight as well. And right now we have an amazing video to share with you guys, a little bit, of course, of our fashion heritage. DJ! Hi! Yeah, so we have this amazing video, and please enjoy. Is that great or great? Yeah. I absolutely love the fashion line, especially the hosieries. Did you see that? Actually, true story. Coming from an IT background, I had a hard time trying to get a date, you know. And when I got started in the business, you know, our SVP started to put on this beautiful fashion stuff on me, and suddenly I just became like a slightly powerful magnet. And got my first date, and my first date became my wife in the future. So there you go, right? How powerful is that, right? I love the fashion. And of course, so, you know, again, beyond the fashion though, really, for your daily essentials, I use this at home every single day because we have highly consumable products that everyone loves, and they want to buy it month after month. What's special about Optimus' products is a safe home revolution. It's all about protecting your family by removing all the harmful ingredients that you're using today. For example, you know your toothpaste, who uses Colgate, I don't know, those kind of toothpaste? There's actually a poison warning on your toothpaste, right? So Optimus Global has removed all of the toxins and chemicals and replaced it with the best, highly advanced technology products today, from health and wellness, skincare, oral care, and of course, personal care.
So speaking of keeping your family and home safe, we have two key ingredients in our product. The first one is microsilver. Any of you ever heard of microsilver before? Okay, I've never heard of it until, thanks to the amazing company here. So microsilver is basically the most effective way to kill bacteria. Okay, we're the only company in North America that uses it. You may be wondering, we're only 18 years old, what happened to all the other companies that existed for so long? It's very simple, it's because it's very, very expensive. Yes, okay, but for us, it's worth it, all right? So we added the microsilver to our toothpaste. If you want to bring that back, please, Renee. Thank you. Our toothpaste, so what has been removed from the toothpaste, speaking of, is fluoride. If you've never heard of fluoride, I recommend you go home and Google it, it'll be amazing. So we removed that, we replaced it with the microsilver. We also added to our alcohol-free spray, we added to our hand and body moisturizer, as well as to our Quad AG night serum. Okay, so all of these products, you can find them tonight. Make sure that you try.
And you know what? I mean, my kids, they go to again to schools. They actually carry with them that microsilver spray. When you spray it on a surface, it can kill germs 99.9% up to 2 weeks. So if you're spraying alcohol on your hands, number one, it's really bad for your skin, bad for your children, and there's no ongoing protection. Yes, those alcohol sprays, our spray can kill up to 2 weeks on surfaces. The lotion there, you gotta try the lotion. It smells like heaven. But when you put it on your hands, and my wife used to not want to hold my hands, it's really rough, and now she holds my hand. But beyond that though, in all seriousness, right, the lotion here, it provides a whole day protection against those germs, including stuff like, the C word, right? So again, very, very powerful here. But again, we have more than that. I use the night cream every day, so I hope I don't look like I'm 41, but I am 41, but I love using these products to keep me And her, so young, right?
Absolutely. So the other key ingredient that we have is what's called Norwegian spruce tree extract. That tree has been studied for many, many years across Europe. Many scientists have been studying. And what they found is 3 key ingredients that it has that no other tea pretty much has, or it has the most potent. Number 1 is antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial. Right. Do you know that about 80%, according to David O, who's our regulatory affairs, of ailments start with inflammation? Right. So a lot of people that use it, later on you're going to hear the testimony, they're going to talk about all the different amazing things it has done for them. For me, it helped me with my iron, digestion, as well as allergies. That's right. My mom suffered from arthritis for 15 years. After using this product, 3 days she started feeling relief. 3 weeks later, she was able to go up and down the stairs, do her daily prayers. For those of you that may be familiar with, one of the movements that we do is we put our forehead on the floor. Of course, someone who's aching couldn't do that for 15 years. Thanks to this amazing product, it has changed her life.
You know, and for me, same thing. I mean, for me, the big thing was my hair. I started to lose my hair. And of course, the Fountain of Life helped me stop the hair loss, grow my hair nice and thick, and I can actually do, you know, one of those things where I'm showering, I jump out of the swimming pool, waving my hair like a, you know, but of course that too, you know, my son had massive eczema from birth, bloody elbows behind the knees, belly's full of blood, ears here. 3 weeks, 8 drops of FOL per day, his eczema completely disappeared, right? My uncle that had lost a foot from diabetes, thank you, yeah. I mean, you're gonna hear so many insane stories, and to make it simple, Fountain of Life, as our Singapore leader says, does everything from A to Z, inside and outside. It literally does. You'll see more stories later on.
Absolutely. So as you can see here, that is actually all our products are made in Canada, or 90%. Some of you may be wondering what happened to the other 10%. So leather, for example. Can anyone take a guess where you can find the best leather in the world? Right.
Italy, Portugal. That's exactly where we get ours from.
That's it. So even in Canada, because our, one of our CEOs saying is, if it exists, make it better. If it doesn't exist, create it.
Create it.
Thank you. So that is why we actually go above and beyond to find the best of the best. It's vegan, it's not tested on animals, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and is also tested by dermatologists, cleanses microbes, protects against free radicals. I know it's not on there, but I know for some of our Muslim sisters and brothers here, it's also halal certified. That's right. So it's kosher.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, we're at a one-stop shop, right? So, no, yeah, really, why choose Optimus Global? Number one, we're a technology company with a state-of-the-art e-commerce web and mobile art platform that becomes part of you as well too. Also, we control all of our own manufacturing. So during COVID time, we're not worried about, third-party sourcing. So we control everything in-house. That's how we kept delivering products and expanding during the tough times of COVID-19. Of course, we ship to over 200 plus countries and territories. And through Opulence, you can tap into 5 major industries with one business package. What are those 5? Fashion, beauty, health, personal care, and of course, dental care. And again, what's really exciting is, who's heard this whole thing called cryptocurrency? Maybe who's someone bought Bitcoin or Ethereum or all these things, right? The one thing that I realized about, of course, cryptocurrency is people usually buy it as a way to kind of hope to make money on it, right? Kind of get in now and hope it goes up, right? But you can't really use these currencies for everyday goods. Not that easy. So what's going to be happening soon is a new utility token called Exit Token. And Optimus Global will allow you to exchange the crypto that you have for this new Exit digital token, and use that Exit token to buy all of these beautiful products that we have in our company. So for the first time, actually using your crypto to exchange for amazing products that we have at Optimus Global. Is that good or great?
If I can just add one more thing, Renee. For those of you that are not familiar with cryptocurrency and coin, just to make it simpler, by launching your Lifestyle Advisor shop tonight, which we're going to show you in a moment, you are basically part of the future already. Right, because this is the future, right? This is the future. There's not going to be any more cash, banks, and everything. That's all you have to remember. You're ahead of the entire world 5 to 10 years already.
Yeah, we're starting at 1 penny per token, and with our packages, you'll see in a second, you actually get some free exit token, all right? So Irfa, so how does our turnkey dropship model work, Irfa?
I love this slide. This is pretty much all you need to remember for tonight, literally, honestly. So number one, it's very simple. When you launch your online shop, all you're gonna do is promote and share your products. That's it. Which, by the way, we do it anyways, right? There isn't a day where somebody asks me, I love your hijab, where do you get it? From that store. We're already sharing it. All right, number two, guess what? Those people are gonna go into your website and they're gonna order the products. Guess what happens? The company will deliver directly to them all over the world. I have a great example, Renee. A few weeks ago, I was sharing with my team. There was a sister, she came across one of my live videos that I do every Friday. She messaged me, she goes, sister, I want to try the skincare and the shampoo. Okay, can I get it? I said, of course. As we're filling out her VIP shop, she tells me, I said, where are you from, sister? Where are you located? She says, I'm in, what was the country? African country. It wasn't Congo. There's another one I've never heard of anyways. And I was like, oh my God. My stomach hurt. I was like, I don't know if we take it there. But then I remembered. I said, look, our company promised going to deliver around the world. I ordered for her within 5 days.
Whoa.
Yes, she recorded a video and said, thank you, my sister, I got it. FedEx was able to deliver. So when we talk about all over the world, we mean it. Okay? Last but not least, look at this. You make huge profits. I know, Renee, when we got started with Opulence, by the time I came, we had everything else. You started with fashion. Maybe you can share with them some of our pieces, like the watches we're wearing tonight. If you were to sell this tonight, what is your profit?
Oh, it's really simple because we have the retail price for everything, the shoes, tungsten, rings, and belts. And of course, your wholesale access by becoming a partner is about 37% lower. So you're making that 37%. So this timepiece here, it's fully automatic. You can see the movement from the top and from the inside as well too. It's about $3,500. Imagine making 30%. I sold this timepiece by walking through the airport and someone saw I wanted to buy it right away. Absolutely. So again, and the benefits of this turnkey dropship model is number one, it's a minimal startup cost. I think we all know, right? Every wealthy person in the world has a business. Agree? I never met a really wealthy employee, but all wealthy people have businesses, right? The challenge though is that there's a lot of risk in starting your own business and a lot of money involved in opening a corporation and doing all that work by yourself. In our company, it's a minimal startup cost. And again, if you had a store, you had to fill the store with inventory. You don't hold any inventory whatsoever in our business. The company does that for you. Imagine having your own store, right? You have to do the shipping. You do the packaging. You do the labeling. You deal with all the headaches, returns, lost, damaged products. We don't deal with any of that in this company. Is that good or great, guys? Headache-free business, right? And of course, more importantly, most businesses have a crazy monthly overhead. Imagine if you had a store, the monthly rent, the water, electricity, staffing, insurance, right? It's crazy. In our business here, we have a very minimal, really minimal monthly maintenance costs through a revolutionary Smart Buy program we're going to tell you about in a quick second. And of course, we are an e-commerce platform with hundreds and thousands of products ready to ship to your clients all over the world. All right, so again, what's even more amazing is you can buy something online sometimes, and you pay that ticket price, and when they knock on your door to deliver it, there's a UPS guy asking you to pay more import taxes and duties, right? So Optimus Global even takes care of the warranties and returns, as well as the custom clearance for qualifying countries through our industry's first total service program. So your clients order from you, what they pay online is what they pay. No surprise. Is that good or great, guys? Absolutely. So what are the benefits of Smart Buy, your friends?
Yeah, so let's talk about Smart Buy. The way that I like to explain this very simply is, let's say that you open a traditional business today, right? Brick and mortars today. Every month to maintain that business, there's some level of investment that you're doing, right? For them it's an expense, for us it's an investment. I'll explain in a moment, right? So I remember just a few weeks ago I was in Minnesota. I asked one of the ladies who was sitting at the front. She had a store and I said, what is your monthly expense that you pay? She says, my rent alone is $3,000. I was shocked. I said, do you have to pay that whether you made sale or not? She said, yes. Right. Well, in our company, every single month, what we recommend that you buy or sell minimum $150. You can either consume it for yourself and family, because guess what? You need a toothpaste yourself, you need a shampoo, you need a cream yourself. You buy it from your own store, or what you could do, what I absolutely love, and I learned later on because I've never been in MLM before. We're the only company that actually allows you to bank shopping credits. You know?
Well, what's really amazing is that basically your monthly overhead is you're paying $150 per month, but that money goes into your shopping credits. So it's your money for buying what? Buying whatever you want to buy. So really, your monthly overhead is you buying products for yourself that you need anyways. Who brushes their teeth? Hopefully everyone here, right? Well, we have toothpaste. Who showers? Hopefully everyone, right? We have shampoo conditioners, right? Okay. So again, who has skincare, right? Who uses a spray or a lotion? We have all these things. But here's the difference. If you're buying a toothpaste or shampoo or a lotion from other companies, who are you promoting? Other companies. If you buy a shampoo, toothpaste from your own business, who are you promoting? Yeah. I can buy a pair of shoes from the malls and make the malls rich, or I can buy beautiful shoes from our business that promote me. This is a tax deduction, your other shoes aren't, right? So again, that's what we love about the Smart Buy system. And if you do this monthly Smart Buy, what happens, Irfa?
Excellent question. So the benefit, the first one is you receive additional 10% discount of whatever you have, which is up to 40% off, which is amazing. And of course, look at this is the biggest one, right? Earlier I asked how many of you have kids or grandchildren, right? Guess what? This is where you can build a lifelong residual income. So it's not just you doing the shopping, everybody else in the organization is doing it, and that money will come back to you as a commission. So absolutely.
As you're paying this monthly Smart Buy, it's going to qualify you for all the commissions that we have, of course, in Optimus Global. So this is my most favorite part here. Who wants to talk about money? Who wants to see the money? Right? Absolutely. Yeah,
show me the money.
What's the money? Of course you do, right? That's why you're here, right? So again, enjoy the highest paying compensation plan industry in the world. You build locally, but you grow globally. If I started in Ottawa, how many countries do you have in your business now?
30 countries.
She started building in Ottawa, and she has countries in over 30 different countries, right? Yeah, absolutely. I started in Scarborough, right? And of course, I have business in 130 countries.
Wow.
Right? So whether you're sleeping, snoring, passed out, I don't know what you're doing, 24/7 as sales are happening, what's happening for you? You're getting cha-ching, yeah, right? So again, and you can make this income simply by sharing and helping others to do what you do. You can earn from up to $300 wholesale profit. So every single time you introduce someone else who launches in this business, you get a $300 cash bonus. Number two, you also get this amazing 10% personal team email sales bonus. So every time the people that you introduce purchase products, earning 10% of what they do as a brand partner. Here's why I think me and Ifra got started, right? It's a residual income. Does anyone here know what residual income is, first of all? Like passive income? It's the opposite of active income, right? Active income, you have to work to get paid. What happens if you get sick, you stop working, you get laid off, you get fired, you lose your job? What happens to your income? It's gone, right? Are you prepared for that? So me and Irfa want to build our passive income. We get paid month after month. And again, if it's okay with you, because of the system, it has to have a maximum somewhere to sustain itself. you can earn up to $60,000 per week. Is that okay?
I think there were more, Renee.
Is that okay, 60,000 per week? Would you be happy? If you're not happy with $60,000 per week, there's some issues we gotta deal with here, right? If you're gonna be depressed with 60K per week, at least you're depressed in a Bugatti. Right? So we have amazing residual income. That's $3.12 million per year of residual income every single year. And shoot for the stars. You land short on the moon. If you don't get to 60K per week, but you have 10,000 per week, is that okay? 5,000 per month, is that okay? 3,000 per month? Because most people work to the age of 67, and their pension is barely $700 per month. So I thought, me and Issa thought, right? If we can work hard 2 to 5 years in this business, listen carefully, 2 to 5 years, hard-time effort, and make a residual income of $5,000 per month, you have beat all the other people who work their whole entire life to 67 just to get a small itty-bitty pension. Right? That's what we saw here.
Yeah. If I can just add something to that here, I always like to add to it. So we say $3.12 million a year. That doesn't include all the bonuses and the perks that's about to come up. So when you combine everything, you're looking at a $4 million opportunity. That's right. Yes. So people always ask me, they're like, since you started this business 4 years ago, you're just as excited as you were from day one. I tell them every single morning when I wake up, one number comes to mind. That is $4 million. So I asked myself, Ifra, you have a $4 million opportunity in front of you. Are you going to go out there and capture your share, or are you going to sit there and watch someone else do it? Because the reality is, if I'm not doing it, Renee's going to do it, Maria's going to do it, Stephanie's going to do it, Amelie's going to do it, Rosanna's going to do it. That's right. That's right. So it's a $4 million opportunity for each and every one of us. It's not for a certain person. So why not? Why can't that be me?
You know, and we just announced today during our morning session, right? You can qualify for a free cruise. And before, it was always in North America. They just announced today, the next cruise you can get on it for free is going to be in Asia cruise, right? Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, right? Who wants a free cruise? Right? You can get that here. It's not even hard to get, seriously, right? Beyond that, we have, I love the Optimus Car Club, right? Who drives a car? Who would love to have a luxury car? I want a luxury car that's paid for. So, when I first got started, I was still driving my parents' 1989 Toyota Corolla. I was grateful because I had a car. Many of my friends didn't even have a car, right? But it was bad for trying to get a date, right? Anyways, I got started making income. I qualified for this car bonus, and right away I got my first car, Honda Accord Coupe, stick shift. I didn't know how to drive standard. I just YouTubed it, watched videos, got my car, and drove off the parking lot. From that, I had a Lexus IS250 all-wheel drive. From that to a BMW M5. It has a 560 horsepower V8 twin turbo dual clutch. There is a butt massager in that car. Can you imagine when you're driving, just you don't get tired driving that car, right? So, and of course, most recently, I'm an IT guy, so when the Teslas came out, I got Tesla P90D, ludicrous, insane mode, and it's a $200,000 vehicle, but it's paid for by the company for me. So, I mean, I don't know any job in the world that'll pay for your car, but we have that here, right?
Yes. And the other thing I love about it is those of you that are not interested in buying a car right now, the bonus is not just for the cash, by the way. You can actually get it in shopping credits in double the amount. So instead of $4,000, you can get $8,000 in retail. How amazing is that? And you can buy products instead.
And of course, we have the amazing, the company every single month takes a portion of their global revenue and divides it amongst the people that qualify. So the company is sharing the revenue right back to you as well. Go right ahead, I love the saying.
Absolutely. So you are in business for yourself. So when you launch your email, it is your business. But guess what? you're not by yourself. What do we mean by that? When you launch your shop tonight, we're going to open a My5 support. Okay, this is a 5 persons. It doesn't have to be only 5, but at least 5 people that are going to work with you, that are going to be there for you. What I love about the My5 support, we cover all time zones. I remember Renee, when I was in Turkey, I would wake up to respond, but someone had already responded while I was sleeping. So I love it. We also have the weekly training webinars and on-demand videos. I always say I credit all of my success after, of course, God's will, right? All my success to the training, because when I partnered with Optimus Global, I had never, ever done business before, and people always laugh. I never sold a piece of gum. Yes, today I'm leading a team of almost 2,030 countries. How did that happen? Is the weekly training support. So if you're sitting here saying, I've never done business before, I never sold anything, I promise you, we've got you covered. What else do we have, Renee? I love the social media aspect as well. So we have so many amazing social media. So how many of you are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok?
Line, WeChat, for Asia.
I love it. So here's a question for you. Are you using social media, or is social media using you?
Good question.
Let that sink in for a second.
Ask that again, Eva. Let's sink in. Ask that again.
Are you using social media, or is social media using you?
For her, she is using social media.
Exactly. The average person spends anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day just surfing the internet. Times that by 7 days a week. By 30 days a month. 365 days a year. That is a lot of hours wasted. So as Renee mentioned, because of this business, guess what? Every time on social media, I'm not wasting that time. I'm promoting my business. And that's what you're all going to do tonight. Yeah.
You know what's really remarkable is some people use social media on the toilet. Right? You're on the toilet and you're using your... So you can actually make money in this business while you're on the toilet. Literally, I'm not even joking, right? So it's that powerful, right? So again, we have a concept in our company, like if it said, no partner left behind. Everything you need to learn to have success in this company, we have it. YouTube videos, documents, right? But you just have to put the time in to learn the information, right? So again, we have global leaders and mentors here to support you every single step of the way. And again, we have an amazing distribution of our leadership in over 200 countries and territories. For example, we're going to show this really cool video here about who we are. You can hear from some of our incredible leaders. DJ!
The job, you have no control over your future. You have no control over when you're going to get laid off, when you're going to get fired.
I reached the point where I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Overworked, underpaid.
You go to work, you do your 8 hours. From there, you go to your restaurant, run your kitchen. And we're just starting, so we can't afford to hire anybody, so it's all us. We clean, dishes, everything. So it's quite stressful. I mean, you're basically married to your business.
This industry is one of the most powerful industries that will touch people's lives. It gives you passion, love, commitment, relationships, travel, money, wealth, success, everything you can desire. What does it stand for? A products that are safe for you and them. And so our scientific team works very, very closely to make sure that we meet all those guidelines. A lot of our proprietary ingredients are coming in from the best parts of the world. They're real ingredients that work.
Reducing our exposure to things that irritate, less SLS, safer type of products, more thinking, things that we're eliminating, like parabens, fibers. We're making every effort to take the critical raw at the products that we use daily to make it diamond safe.
We are using and harnessing the power of silver, but we are greatly amplifying the benefits and effects of silver due to our unique and patented particle technology.
All I do, I'm getting paid to wear, I just wear my fashion and show it. And of course, I get paid for that.
We're in Beverly Hills, I'm on Caawa Iyo Toronto. It's the Emmy Luxury Lounge, of course, presented by Kerry. You guys are next. I don't know what country you're watching this. 204 countries and territories that we ship to. You guys are next.
And my son said, "Oh, I want to do what my dad does," and that can be,
With the earnings that I have with Optimus Global, I am happy to share. And when we share, we don't expect anything in return.
Here I am now, COVID has come in. I said, oh my goodness. And they've been looking us up. Because right now we're on Zoom, and we started on Zoom meetings.
When adversity hits, this company hits back harder.
for us, our sales went up like 400, 500% when COVID came. In fact, COVID actually boosted our business.
I think our biggest attributes above all is our culture. It's a one nation, our slogan, one team, one dream, 2 billion.
Anybody in this industry can create success. Anyone can create wealth. Can help other people to be able to create the same sort of success. That's what really touched my heart when I got excited about it.
You don't have to have experience, it doesn't matter what's your background, your ethnicity, or even your scholarship. In reality, it is a pathway to success that is designed as a system to be able to replicate.
Everyone doesn't create the company. Therefore, we should have what we are trying to do here is to help you. Therefore, we are trying to develop tools that will help you to move